Hey everybody. So somebody made a comment last time on my video, one of my videos around taking notes while you're programming. You know, when you're programming, and there is edge cases, there is situations that you haven't seen before, and you were like, oh, this is a good situation, and I would like to kind of note it down somewhere in case it happens again. You don't want to go through the whole process trying to dig the information. Just the whole thing is tedious if you can't just recall it off the top of your head instantly in that moment. you know um that's why we take notes, right? And somebody said, okay, but you take notes, can't the AI do the same? Well, the answer is that the programming is not so simple. Okay, AI can do it if you ask it the right question, if you give it the right information. But if you're not doing that, then AI probably can't do that. Okay, simple as that. Now, let's say you're working with a payment gateway, and there is an edge case in that payment gateway. Okay, and you dig in and you find out, and then you eventually get to the solution. But you get to the solution using following steps 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now you take those steps 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and you edit your notes. Okay, but how did you get there? Okay, that's the question. How did you get literally from 0 to 5? Maybe you Google, maybe you read the documentation, maybe you asked AI a lot of questions, and then eventually you were able to find out these 4 5 steps. If you write those steps down in a notebook or whatever, wherever you want to save your information, the next time same thing happens, you can just go there and you're like, aha, this is the thought process I followed, and you can kind of apply the same pattern. Okay, even though you used AI, even though you used Google, even though you spoke to certain people, you were in the email chains back and forth trying to find the information, even though you did all that, now you have a small snippet of the information you can reapply the next time, so you don't have to go through all this. Okay, which is fine. Now the question is, okay, that is cool. AI could have done that. Yes, AI could have done, but you fed it all this information, you spend hours. What if you could just reapply same thing elsewhere in a new company, elsewhere you go? Okay, that is fine. Now the better, even with AI, even something that's even better to do, now that you have the note. Okay, you have the note, you have the information that not many other people do. Correct? The guy here, the senior engineer sitting here, he might not know how to do that. He'll have to spend days to get to that solution. Okay, but you have done it once, you can find the solution instantly. Now the problem is, how do you search that information really quickly? Okay, no, the IDEs and all that is not good for searching. But if you can have a model, LLM, or so anything running that runs locally, and you feed it the information, it can digest the information. The next time you ask it question, the answer is going to be customized, is going to be based on what it knows and the information that you have provided it. Okay, so that's the most important part. With the information, you can feed it to your agent and you ask it questions, and it'll give you answers that you understand, and that are relevant to you. Okay, it's not gonna just go super crazy. It might go, but not super crazy, but it'll give you answers. The edge cases, the information you spent hours and hours discovering, that you won't just find in AI like all of a sudden. So there is that as well. Okay, so it's not, taking notes is important, and it's always been important. If you can now feed it to the AI and ask questions that are super relevant when it gives the answer, that's even better, man. That's your AI, that's your personal AI. You did the work, you gave it the information, and now use it. So that's another use case of AI, and how taking notes, saving patterns, saving snippets is super valuable. And I hope this helps. Catch you guys next time.